Hello, Mike, back to the water. My name is Beast. Today I'm back with Clockwork Ley-Line. I'm immediately warning you, this is gonna be a short one because I got very distracted with things. Sorry about that. I'm feeling perfectly fine today. Like I'm feeling very chipper today. Which surprised considering that literally started my day yesterday before going to work by being told that my grandmother's cat was run over. So that was a bummer, but despite that, I feel surprisingly fine today. You know, I was just having a good time today for some fucking reason. Just been watching random videos, picked up a visual novel that I'm not allowed to play on here, and played it on my own. Yeah, yeah, that's why. That's why I got distracted. So I'm a dumbass. Anyway, let's just get into this. I've brought her outside of the office now, but what do I do now? Oh yeah, Neko-Route. Almost forgot. Probably should have noticed it when it said episode Neko. Also, I was told how this game handles its routes, a bit more specifically, the series, namely. Essentially, as I already mentioned last part, you can branch into the Neko-Route, or it keeps going, then it branches into the Spocky? Was that her name? It was Tsubaki's route, and if you don't end up in her, you move on to Ushio's route, and if you don't end up in hers, you're moving on to normal or bad end. And essentially, only Ushio's route leads into the next game, where in that game, the character routes are more what-if scenarios. On that note, I do apparently have to pay attention that I picked the right choices because that gives an extra scene at the end. However, I will just keep going with what I think is true, except for the actual like solve the case questions because I don't want to feel like a dumbass. Though I will just honestly admit if I fucking guessed wrong.
何か話した方がいいのかな。でも古賀くん黙ってるし黙ってる顔もかっこいい。こんな顔で古賀くんに何か言われちゃったらどうしよう。
I did spend some time yesterday thinking about what Furuya said to me. After much thought, I came to the conclusion that I don't hate her. Actually, I don't have to say that I'd have to say that I kind of like her.
古賀くん、何か考えてるみたい。どうしたのかな。もしかしてこの前の返事。彼女にしてくれるって言われたら私まだ心の準備できてないよ。どうしよう。
When Furuya lent me her lap to use as a pillow that time, it was really soothing. Even after taking into account the fact that I had a nervous breakdown, I thought that I wanted to stay that way forever. But what Furuya said isn't something that I can simply answer yes to right away. But there's also the part about how we live in two different worlds. Furuya? Well,
何でしょうか。心の準備はまだですが、受け止めます。
take what?
いろいろです。どーんと来てください。
Is that so? No, you've got the wrong idea. Her eyes are sparkling as she gazes at me. It's plain as day that she's expecting an answer to her confession. But like I said, it's not something I can do so easily. I know what you want to say?
え？私の言いたいことって、つまり、好きってことだよね。嬉しい。気持ちはちゃんと伝わってるんだ。
Could you give me a bit of time to think about it?
考える時間ですか。
Yeah, that's right.
それってすぐに断るってことじゃないんだよね。つまり 私を嫌いじゃないってことかな。
So just wait a little
じゃ
longer.
あ嫌いじゃないってことはちょっとでも脈があるってこと？
Feel bad for making you wait.
待ちます。私待ちますから。
Yeah.
だったら私を好きになってもらえるように頑張る。絶対に古賀君を攻略してみせるから。
She looks like she's brooding over something. Is this gonna be alright? I should have gotten a bit more, given a more definitive answer. Wouldn't feel right with answering her when I'm not sure of my own feelings, though. Guess I should invest more time into thinking about this. Furuyamachi Neko View.
絶対古賀君に好きになってもらうんだから。待ってってことはまだ諦めなくていいんだもん。だから頑張れば彼女になれるかもしれない。彼女、私が古賀君の彼女。恥ずかしい。でもどうすれば彼女になれるかな。そうだ。こんにちは。あら、いらっしゃい。あなたは確か風呂屋町猫。はい。図書館に何でも知ってる人がいるって聞いてきました。なんてお呼びすれば。大体の人は私のことをリトって呼ぶわ。リトちゃん、かわいい名前。あら、ちゃん付けで呼ばれたのは初めてよ。ごめんなさい。可愛かったのでつい。なぜ謝るの？私のことは好きに呼べばいいと思うわ。じゃあリトちゃんでいいですか？いいわよ。聞きたいことがあって来ました。私にわかることなら。はい、実は好きな人ができたんです。そう。それでその人の彼女になりたいんです。恋人ということかしら。はい。どうやったら彼女になれますか？それはわからないわ。リトちゃんなら知ってると思ったのに。ごめんなさい。恋愛って難しいですね。恋愛？はい。リトちゃんなら男女関係のことも詳しいと思ったんです。男女関係についての話ならここの書物にもいくつかあるわ。何かあるんです。そういう時はだいたい有無を言わせず拉致監禁しているわね。拉致監禁？ええ。嫌がる相手を無理やりさらって閉じ込めて好きなようにもてあそぶ。
What kind of books do they have in this library?
私が古賀君をさらって閉じ込めて二人きりで逃げられないようにして古賀君
Oh no, she's considering it!
どうしよう。好きなようになんてそんなの。キューって抱きついてほっぺにチューってしていいのかな。好きなようにだからいいんだよね。
Like scaring me all of a sudden.
泣こうがわめこうが監禁されてはどうしようもできません。男女関係って過激なんですね。そうね。乱暴で強引だわ。でも書物の神話ではそういうものみたいよ。どういたしまして。古賀君をさらって閉じ込めるなんて私には。
She's actually considering it! Why?
でも閉じられた世界で二人きりなんてこの前のことみたい。ずっとあの場所にいたらやっぱり古賀君と結婚だったのかな。あ、向こうに風呂屋町さんが。
あ、本当だ。なんか珍しい顔して歩いてるね。
そう？
うん。何か悩んでるのかな。あ、もしかして 行方不明になってたのと。
そうなの？
いや、ないかもしれないけど、ちょっと心配だし。
うん。
おーい、風呂山町。
あ、ひなさん、伊庭先輩、こんにちは。こんにちは。
風呂山町、どうかした？
何がですか？久美ちゃんが珍しい顔をしていると言っていました。珍しい顔？
うん、なんか悩んでるのかなって。
悩みというかですね、
Oh no. Is she gonna ask how to abduct someone instead of just saying that she likes someone?
好きな人ができたって話しちゃおうかな。でも恥ずかしい。でもお二人に相談してみるのもいいかも。
何かあったなら話くらい聞くよ。ね、ひな。
はい。本当ですか？じゃあ聞いてください。
で、どうしたの？
最近気になる男の人ができたんです。
おお、それってつまり好きってこと？はい。
それで私の気持ちは伝わってるので。
なに結構いい感じなの？
だと思いたいです。どんな人ですか？どんな人か。ちょっと誤解与えるかもだけど、白馬に乗った王子様。
馬に乗ってるの？
馬には乗ってませんでした。
そうだよね。普通は乗ってないよね。びっくりした。でも乗って
そうです。その人について。王子様。白タイツですか？タイツは履いてま
せん。でも履いてそう？
履いたら似合うかもしれません。なるほど。きっと素敵だと思うんです。
どんな人なのかいまいちよくわかんないな。
とにかくかっこいい人なんです。
はあ。ひな、どうしたの？
好きとはどのような感情でしょうか？なんていうか、もう興奮しすぎてむしゃぶりつきたいっていうか。なるほど。つまりペロペロしたいということですね。
ペロ
Oh no! Pork! Oh my god, I just picked up on the fact that, it's Hina not Hina Kumiko. What was her name? Iba. Was Iba Kumiko and something Hina. Another blue-haired character called Kumiko.
ペロ確かにペロペロしたいかもです。ジュリ
なにペロペロって。
ペロペロです。ペロペロですね。はい、ペロペロ。
わかんないよ。
Yeah, please return me to the Ley-Line. Let's fucking return me to the Earth. Why don't you? Fucking, what the fuck's going on? Help. A few days after, I told Furia to give me some time to think. For some reason, she showed up at the bureau. And she's staring at me with sparkling eyes. Moko seems displeased, and the one who's brimming with curiosity. Honestly, it's a bit painful being here.
聞きたいことがあります。
What is it?
どうやったら古賀くんとお付き合いできますか？
You came here just to ask me that.
はい、本人に聞くのが確実じゃないかと思いました。
Ah, I see. I have no idea! I have absolutely no idea what the hell's going through her head. What's asking me gonna do? Besides, I don't think I even know the answer to it.
お付き合いって。ミッチーと？
考え直した方が賢明かつ風呂山町さんの今後の人生に傷がつかない選択かと思いますが。
Oh, come on, I'm not that terrible of a person.
的確なアドバイスをしたまでですよ。
How was that appropriate at all?
そっか。ミッチーとか。
Are you gonna give her the same advice that Muko did?
違うよ。びっくりしただけだよ。
それで古賀くん
Didn't I tell you to give me some time to think about it?
言ってました。
And you said you'd wait for me, right?
言いました。 たいし、お話もしたい。
So why did you come here to ask me that question?
ダメでしたか。嫌われちゃったかな。だったらどうしよう。でも本人に聞くのが一番いいと思ったんだもん。
Well, not exactly.
あれ、ダメじゃなかったのかな。嫌がられてないなら嬉しいかも。
I imagine that normally I would have gotten a bit more time. Actually, I don't even know what it should be normally.
申し訳ないのですが、静かに話してもらってよろしいでしょうか。
Oh, sorry.
すいません。
お茶を飲むときくらい静かに過ごしたいという希望くらいは、というかあなた方が来るまでここは静かな場所だったのですよ。
I already apologized.
分かってくださったとは到底思えませんが、まあいいでしょう。
You really need to cut it out with that tone of yours.
まあまあミッチ。
Damn, no, that woman who tried to calm me down. I can't say anything else. In any case, it's not like I don't get where Muko's coming from.
それでどうしたらいいですか。
Big problem is her. I know she's not telling me to give her a response to her confession right here and now, but I can't tell she wants it soon. Like I said, I don't find being pressured by her like this to necessarily be a bad thing. I haven't given it much thought, but that much I'm certain of. That being said, though, doesn't mean that I can instantly say yes. If anything, it could just mean that I can't take my eyes off of her because of how ridiculously aggressive she's being. Honestly, her forcefulness is somewhat worrying, in which case these feelings are completely different from love.
ねえ、お弁当作ってあげるとかは？
Hey, why are you giving her ideas?
あまりにも古江町さんが一生懸命だったから。
お弁当、それです。すごいです。
胃袋が満たされたら心も満たされるかもしれないじゃない。
Wow, that's lame. Seriously, what are you
手
saying?
作りのお弁当で胃袋と心をつかむんですね。
そうそう、それそれ。
私の手作りを古賀くんがすごい素敵。
Yeah, this does feel more like an obsession than regular love.
もしかしたらあーんしてくれるなんてことも言われちゃうかも。
Doesn't it defeat the purpose if I'm standing right here while you're talking about it?
お弁当、お弁当、あーんってして美味しいなんて言われたら私わかりました。私やります。
What? Really?
頑張って。
After thanking Omaru, Furuya looks over at me. She's absolutely beaming.
古賀くん、お弁当楽しみにしててください。
Like I said, it defeats the purpose if I
それ
already...
じゃあ失礼します。獅子ヶ谷先輩、お邪魔しました。
ええ。はあ、
なんかやる気満々になってたね。
And whose fault would that
だっ
be?
てすごく一生懸命だったじゃないか。
Anyone would think that.
期待はしていませんでしたが、やはり全く分かっていなかったようですね。
Like any other day, night falls at school. There hasn't been much for me to do at the bureau lately, mainly because of Muko solving cases with lightning speed. Furuya went home yesterday saying that she'd make me a lunch. She's usually going to bring me one today.
古賀くん、
Oh, hello, Mibu. As I make my way to the bureau, I run out into two of the disciplinary committee. They're probably heading back now that they're done. Not that they're done with their patrols.
おい、俺は虫かよ。
What, you want me to say your
ん
name?
なこと言ってねえだろ。てめえは先輩に対する敬意が皆無だな。
Yeah, I got it.
はいは一回でいいだろ。
村雲、そのくらいにしておけ。
はい。
今日は特に何も予定はないのか？
Nothing so far, thanks for
それ
asking.
は何よりだ。
お前らに仕事が入るとこっちも余計な手間が増えるからな。
Isn't that your job?
そりゃそうだけど、特撮がてめえに協力すんのは嫌なんだよ。
That's called negligence, isn't it?
ああ、
As always, he lashes out at me and I can't help but say something in return. I don't think that he hated working with me that much though.
村雲
Didn't
そう
think.
カッカするな。古賀君の言うことは正しいよ。
そうは言いますけど。
風紀委員と特殊事案調査分室の関係は良好にしておかなければいけない。分かっているだろ？
分かってますけど、こいつと良好な関係っていうのはちょっと。
Hearing footsteps, I turn around and see Furia running towards me. She's carrying a small
おい
bundle.
おい、廊下は走んじゃねえよ。
すいません。
You tell the voice is scary, Shizuka-chan.
誰が静香さんだ。
Who else?
古賀君が私をかばってくれた。やっぱりちょっとは気にかけてくれてるのかな。だったらいいな。二人ともそのくらいにしておけ。室山町さんも驚いている。
あ、すいません。
My bad.
驚いているとかではなくて、私も気をつけます。
Ah, my hair is annoying again.
そうだな。今後気をつければ何も問題はない。はい。
Giving a quick nod to Murako and Mibu, Furia proceeds to face me.
古賀君、授業前に見つけられてよかったです。
What is it? Her eyes are sparkling today too. Based on yesterday's conversation, what she's holding in her hands, I can predict what she's about to say. And as anticipated, she profits the bundle.
頑張ってお弁当を作ってきました。弁当？
は？こいつに？
古賀君の胃袋と心をがっちり掴もう大作戦です。
Like I said yesterday, having me know about it before completely defeats the purpose.
受け取ってください。
Well... They're staring at me intently. Without a single hint of restraint. I seriously want to just run away.
お前正気？
何がですか？
こいつのどこがいいんだよ。
かっこよくて頼りになって優しくて素敵で、どこがいいなんてあげ出したらキリがないよ。どうしよう。どこから説明したら分かってもらえるかな。
What's asking that going to do?
いや、悪かった。教えてくれなくていい。
そうですか？
I noticed that Furia looks a bit disappointed. I guess he really wanted to tell him. Probably shouldn't think about it too much.
古賀君、お弁当。受け取ってやらないのか？
Well! Her arms tremble slightly as she holds out the wrapped lunch. It's proof that she gave it everything she had and that she is extremely nervous right now trying to give it to me. There's no way I can reject it after seeing her like this. Alright, fine. I'll take it. After I take it from her hands, Furia bursts into a smile. Is it weird for you to be thanking me?
そうですか？
I should be the one thanking you, so thanks.
どうしよう。古賀君にお礼言われちゃったよ。どうしよう。
マジわかんね
青春だな。
え。ミブさん？
それじゃあ授業が始まる前に戻ります。
She just had to say that as if she was an old crone, didn't she?
ああ、遅れないように気をつけて。はい、じゃあ失礼します。
Give a bow, Furia runs
なん
off.
かこら、廊下は走るなっつっただろ。はーい、ごめんなさい。ったく、全然わかってねえな。
よっぽど嬉しかったんだろう。多めに見てやればいい。
Overjoyed, huh? It's only a shot on her face. To think that the lunchbox suddenly feels 10 times
そ
heavier.
れにしても、
What?
お前、その弁当箱似合わねえな。
Shut up, I know that much. I'm sure that if anyone else called me with this, they'd say the exact same thing. Time to hurry back to the bureau. But arriving at the office, I see Omaru there. It's a bit of a relief that Muko is absent. In any case, I tried to hide the lunchbox behind my
あれ？
back.
ミッチ、今何か持ってた？
Man, you have a good eye! Funny because you wear glasses.
たまたま見えただけだよ。
If you say so.
何持ってるの？
It's not really something that needs to be kept hidden, considering that he was the one who suggested making him lunch in the first place. Reluctantly, I revealed the items behind my
あ
back.
あ、何これ？お弁当？
Oh.
もしかして古江町さんから？
Did you give it to me a couple of minutes ago?
へえ、本当に頑張って作ったんだね。
He says that happily as he looks at the bundle. I'm delighted that she took the time and effort to make me this, but it's extremely embarrassing as well.
で、開けないの？古江町さん、頑張ったんだよね。
I know! I get it already! So stop looking at me with those eyes!
どんな目だよ！
Those eyes!
全然わかんないし。
If I can get another word in, I unwrap the lunchbox. Slowly opening the cover. Oh.
はあ。
It's an exceedingly normal lunch. In it are boiled asparagus, hamburger steaks, and omelets. They look a little banged up, but I can vaguely identify them by their color and texture. But, what exactly is the strange shape that she made out of the rice seasoning? It's more normal than I thought it'd be.
どんなのを想像してたの？
Well, something more deadly.
あら、今日はお二人が先に来ていたんですね。
あ、牛尾さん。
Yo. Muko arises as I'm staring intently at the lunchbox. She then glances at it.
ずいぶん小さなお弁当ですね。その量で足りるんですか？
古江町さんがミッチーのために作ったそうですよ。
You didn't have to tell her that!
余計なことじゃないよ。
ああ、この前話していた。
You were listening?
あんなに大きな声で騒がれては嫌でも聞こえるものですよ。あの場合は聞こえなかった方がどうかと。
Damn it. Her argument is flawless and I can't say anything in return. She told us to keep it down back then.
食べないのですか？
Huh? Oh, well.
そうだよ。せっかく作ってきてくれたんだから食べてあげなくちゃ。
そうですね。他人の行為は無下にするものではありませんよ。
I know! I knew that much without him telling me. It's just embarrassing. Take another look at the contents of the lunchbox. The hamburger steaks are shaped a little funny, and the omelets turned out more like scrambled eggs. I still can't tell what pattern the rice seasoning is supposed to be. Furia did her best to make them.
そうだね。慣れないけど一生懸命って感じがする。
Really now?
多分普段は料理とかしないんじゃないかな。本とか見て頑張ったって雰囲気が伝わるな。
I see. Now that you mention it, it does kind of seem that way. If she did make this despite it being her first time, it'd be rude of me not to finish it. Okay, thanks for the food, Furia. Clapping hands together, I pick up the lunchbox and start eating. Tastes normal. It's not particularly delicious, but it can't be considered bad either. As it was said, it definitely tastes like the food of someone who doesn't cook often, but tried her best. She went this far for someone like me. Having finished off the food, I head towards her class in order to return the container. One would have said that I should give my thanks to her as soon as possible, but it feels extremely awkward. This girly recess, her classroom is filled with a relaxed atmosphere. There are a lot of people inside and I hesitate to call out to her. Though it's not like I really have a choice. Furia! Hey! As soon as I hear her name, I say her name, she looks my way and rushes over to me, delighted. Her beaming face makes me embarrassed again.
どうしたんですか？どうしよう。古賀くんが私に会いに来てくれたよ。しかもみんなの前で名前を呼んでくれた。
Well, I ate the lunch you made. Thanks.
どういたしまして。
Handing her the now empty lunchbox, she takes it and holds it to her chest.
私の作ったお弁当が古賀くんの栄養に。なんだろう、すごい嬉しい。
Oh, and I wasn't able to wash the container before giving it back to you. Sorry.
そんなの気にしなくて大丈夫です。全然、むしろ嬉しい。
Huh? Does it?
古賀くんが使ったお弁当箱やお箸がそのまま私の元に。どうしよう。どうしよう。すごい。
And I think that's the first time girls ever made lunch for me. I need to give her something in return. I've experienced this before, so I don't know what's the norm. What a pickle. There's White Day for Valentine's Day, so I'm sure there's something similar when it comes to lunches, right? Sorry, mind if I ask you something?
何ですか？
I'm not really sure how things like this work, so what should I do for you in return?
お礼ですか？どういうことなんだろう。お弁当食べてもらったのにお礼までもらえちゃうの？
Yeah, I was thinking that since you went out of your way to make this for me, I should do something for you too. 優しい。古賀くん優しいよ。 I don't know what to do to repay you, so if there's anything you want, then let me know.
いいんですか？
Yeah?
お礼だって古賀くんからお礼。どうしよう。
She stares at me, enthusiasm written all over her face. Maybe she didn't have to do anything for her in return, but after coming this far, it's not looking back out now. Might as well listen to what she has to say. I'll do anything as long as it's possible for me to.
何がいいかな。私何が欲しいだろう。欲しいもの欲しい。やっぱり古賀くんの持ち物が欲しいかも。
There's a fairly serious look on her face. What exactly is running through her
古
mind?
賀くんの持ち物何がいいだろう。なんだろう。どうせなら大事なもの。ちょっと思い切ったことを言ってもいいですか？
Come in.
パンツが欲しいです。
Well, there goes my innocence. Joke's on you, I never had it. But it sure doesn't make this any better. Little visual aid, I'm currently curling up against the door. Quite frankly, it's gonna be a pain, so... Oh boy, why did I do this to myself again? Ow. It's still flickering the action lines. Did I hear that correctly? You said it quite clearly, though.
パンツが欲しいです。
Nope! Then you're wrong! Are you telling me to go buy some underwear, women's underwear for you?
そうじゃなくて古賀くんのパンツが。
What in the world? What's she trying to pull here? What would you do with my underwear?
もちろん履きます。
My vision's starting to falter. Forcefully calming myself down, I stare straight at Furia. She's staring right back at me quite seriously. It doesn't seem like she's joking. I sure she wish she was, though. Do you know what sexual harassment means?
知りません。それ何ですか？
No, never mind.
パンツはダメですか？
Nobody in their right mind would give their own underwear to someone. Can you Could you pick something else?
何か考えます。
Please do so.
パンツ以外の何か。何か。なんだろう、難しいな。そんなの浮かばないよ。
Don't look so depressed.
だって。
Well, take your time. I'm going back to the bureau.
はい、何か考えておきます。
Furia bows and I proceed to leave the classroom. Turning back to take one last glance at her, I catch her taking the chopsticks out of the lunchbox. She then carefully wraps them in a handkerchief. I promise you shouldn't think too much about what she's planning on doing with those. What was that? Thunderous noise greets my ears, and then the monster from back then appears before me. Why? I stare at it blankly. It looks right back at me, slowly approaches. I inch backwards in an attempt to distance myself from it. However, as we're both moving, the distance between us remains unchanged. What should I do? I step backwards once again, but as I do so, the monster emits a loud roar. Bright red flames fill my field of vision. Fire. These flames are fake. If they're not hot, then I can't get burned. I know that for a fact, but... Ah! I guess I,
古賀くんが少しでも元気になりますように。
It's faint, but I can feel a warm sensation on my head. It's almost as if it were enveloping me. Furia.
古賀くん。
My eyes drowsily opened to the sound of the alarm. Sprawled out on my bed, I'm appalled at myself once I remember the dream I just had. Okay. It's already been a few days since that happened, and yet I'm still dreaming about it. How pathetic. On top of that, not only did I dream of that monster, but Furia too. I've told her to calm down so many times, despite not being calm myself. Clueless as to what kind of face I should make if I run into her again. She always throws herself at everything she does. I know that she's dedicated, but I'm concerned about the fact that we're residents of two different worlds. If that's my biggest concern at the moment, though, then that means... As I'm absent-mindedly wandering around to school at night, Furia runs up to me full of smiles. Has she already forgotten what those two disciplinary committee members told her? More like you searched for me, right? Jeez.
古賀くんには私のことが分かっちゃうのかな。そういうの嬉しいな。
Seeing her laugh embarrassedly reminds me of this morning's dream. It's because of that I feel restless. I managed to keep a poker face around here.
考えてくれましたか？
Well, about that. Could you give me a bit more
わか
time?
りました。
She stares at me and nods over and over again as she answers. It's great that she's so patient, but is she really gonna follow through on that? No, it's my fault in the first place for being unable to respond to her feelings.
待ってくれってことはダメなんじゃないもんね。だったら毎日会えば好きになってもらえるかも。それだけじゃなくて、私が毎日古賀くんに会いたいし。
You're getting bad about all this.
迷惑だったら言ってください。
Oh, no, you're not.
よかった。迷惑じゃないなら毎日会いに来ていいのかな。ダメって言われないから平気かな。ダメだったらきっとはっきり言われてるよね。それじゃあ授業に行ってきます。
Yeah.
また会いに来ます。
She'll come see me again, huh? Getting out of my mind, it's pretty embarrassing. Ah. Hearing someone call out to me and turning around, I see Murakumo standing there. His brow is furrowed and he looks somewhat irritated. Well, I guess he's always irritated when we're together. What do you want? Where's Mibu? He's not with you today?
お前いつまでチューブラリンにしとくつもりだよ。
Huh? What are you talking about?
何がじゃねえよ。風呂屋町のことに決まってんだろ。
I'm left speechless by his sudden words. He was the last person I expected to talk to me about that. It was foul mood because he saw my exchange with her just
あ
now.
んな状態が続いたら、あいつがかわいそうだろうが。
I know, but
分かってるんなら、振るか答えるか、とっととはっきりしてやれ。ったく、歯切れ悪い返事だな。本当にこんな奴のどこがいいんだか。
you know,
あ
you're a surprisingly sincere
あ
person.
は何言ってんだ。てめえがはっきりしてないだけだろうが。
Can't say I don't agree.
いいか、ちゃんとしてやれよ。
Yeah, yeah.
はいは一回だ。たまには年上の言うこと聞けっつうの。余計なこと言った気がする。なんか気分悪い。じゃあな。
You should probably just ask someone, Ayo, is there like an issue with like going out with someone from the Night Realm? What's with him today? All in all, it was quite the unexpected turn of events. Suppose his telling me out just goes to show how much of a loser I'm being. As much as I want to fix that, wanting to is different from actually doing it. What does Fidia think of me when she sees me like this? I'm dodging the topic all the time and making her wait endlessly.
分かってるんなら、振るか答えるか、とっととはっきりしてやれ。
Enough to make Murakuma lecture me about it. He definitely has a point. I'm taking advantage of her kindness since she's always says that she'll wait for my response. Okay. Walking around absentmindedly, I ended up in front of the bureau's office door. Bureau office's door. Ow! In a daze, I bumped my forehead on the door as I tried to open it. My hand totally missed its mark. What the hell am I doing?
ミッチー大丈夫？
Ow.
何をぼんやりしているのですか。みっともない。
Oh, shut up. At least try to show some concern for
お
me.
や、私に君の心配をしてほしかったのですか。
No, it's fine.
おでこすり傷できてるよ。
Seriously?
赤くなってるね。
Lame. I was just that distracted. The entire time I was thinking about
保
Furuya.
健室行っといた方がいいんじゃない？
You think so? It's not that big of a
言
deal.
っておきなさい。
Not you two.
ちょっとした傷から可能することがないとは言い切れないのではないですか。
可能？
で、大したことのない怪我でも放置しておくのは危険です。
ミッチー、ちゃんと手当てしとこうよ。
I'm so convinced that she used to work with someone and some accident happened and they're now either dead or heavily maimed, and that's why she gets overly concerned. Like, she showed a clear... Like, she's showing off that, yes, she does work with people, but at the same time, she's very, very concerned for other people. So that's probably a case of her not wanting to go through the same thing again. So she tries to push people away, but at the same time, when people refuse to be pushed away and they are actually in fucking danger, she'll panic a little bit. Muko and Omono stare straight at me. I don't want to worry them more than I already have, so I'll just do what they say. Fine, I'll go take care of
そ
it.
れが賢明です。
Excuse us.
よく来たね。どうかしたのかな？
No. Despite having just opened the door to the infirmary, I really want to close it right this instant. For some reason, the principal's nonchalantly sitting in the middle of the room. What's she even doing
遠慮な
here?
く入ってきたまえ。
Okay. Can't exactly leave without getting my injury treated, so I enter the infirmary. For now, I sit down in a chair, unable to decline the principal's offer. She's right in front of me. Isn't the infirmary supposed to be a place of rest? At the moment, it's nothing but the opposite.
怪我をしたのかね？では傷を見せてみたまえ。
Principal?
今は夜の保健医と呼びたまえ。
Can't make heads or tails of this. What is she talking about? And actually, how did someone like her become the principal?
で、怪我をしたのではないのかね？
Yeah, I suppose it's just a scrape on the forehead.
いかん！擦り傷を甘く見てはいかん！
That wasn't my intention.
傷が可能してそこから大変なことになる場合も。
I know, just hurry up and disinfect it.
おお、考えるだけで。
Oops.
おや、
You hear the footsteps of someone running in the hallway. They gradually grow louder as they get closer. Huh? Flinging open the door with great vigor, Furia enters the infirmary. Then her vigor causes her to fall flat on her face. Hey, you okay?
古賀くんの前で転んじゃったよ。恥ずかしいよ。でも心配してもらっちゃった。これは派手に転んだものだね。
I don't think you should be laughing about it.
これは失敬。
Furia managed to back up before languidly sitting herself down on the spot. It's been pretty painful. You seemed like you were rushing. What's the matter?
さっき徳佐さんのところに行ったら古賀くんが保健室に行ったって聞いたんです。
And?
それですごく心配になっちゃったんです。それで走ってきたら
Nothing need to be worried about, just a scrape on the forehead.
そうなんですか?
You didn't hear the full story from Omaru or Muko?
保健室って聞いて心配になりました。だって古賀くんが保健室なんて何かあったのかなって。この前の変な怪物のこととか。
So in other words, you didn't.
はい。青春の早とちりだね。恥ずかしい。
So basically, she was surprised that someone like me would be in the infirmary, and she left without hearing the whole story.
古賀くん、怪我は大丈夫ですか?
Shouldn't you be more worried about yourself?
大丈夫です。
So she says, but her face is covered with scratches. Tip of her nose, her forehead, considering how tremendously she fell, I guess it's to be expected.
よし。私は用事ができたから、君らは適当に処置し合いたまえ。
Huh? Aren't you supposed to be the night doctor?
夜の保健医って何ですか? たった今、この瞬間から私は夜の学園長だ。
So back to your usual role then?
非常にいい回答だね。それでは、擦り傷だからと甘く見ず、しっかり消毒するのだよ。スフレだの。
I will never understand that person. Why was she even here in the first place? She didn't even treat my injuries.
古賀くん。手当てします。おでこを見せてください。
No, you're in worse shape than...
私より古賀くんが心配だから。
Alright, but we're taking care of you afterwards.
はい。
Slowly getting up, she walks to where I'm sitting. With her eyes fixed on me and a worried look on her face, she lifts my bangs. Getting embarrassed just when her fingers lightly touching me.
本当だ。ちょっとすりむいてます。
Yeah.
消毒しますから、前髪開けといてくださいね。
Got it.
古賀くん、前髪上げててもかっこいいな。
She tends to my wounds, using the antiseptic in the infirmary. Can't help but feel restless as I stay still, holding my bangs out of the way.
染みたらごめんなさい。
That's okay, I'm fine.
はい。
It certainly stings a bit, it's definitely bearable. After disinfecting it, Furia dabs the excessive liquid off and returns to looking at me worriedly.
本当に他に痛いとことか。
Yeah, I'm fine, it's just that one scrape.
よかった。
A smile of relief appears on her face and she extends her arm while gazing at me. She then lightly caresses my head like she did some time ago. It's a gentle, soothing and warm
あ
feeling.
の時みたいなこと、何もなかったんだ。またあんなことがあったのかと思ったら、私、本当によかったです。
Huh? The hand that was stroking my hair stops. The moment I realize that, something soft touches my forehead. I'm not able to comprehend the sensation for a second. However, I instantly deduce what it is based on her proximity and the sound I just heard. Furia?
本
realizes what she's done, her face turns beet red. She backs off with tremendous vigor, but... that vigor of hers causes her to fall once again. He fell again.
だってどうしよう安心したからっておでこにチューって。
Jeez, did you give yourself any more injuries? Getting up from my chair, I walk over to her. She seems to be trembling out of shock, remaining seated on the floor motionless and staring right back at me. Here's a girl, and yet she's giving herself scratches. I'll treat you, so hold still. Don't move. Your forehead, your nose, and your cheek, are they okay? Take a closer look at her forehead and nose. Brushing aside her bangs, I stare intently at her face, which reddens. Well, of course I'm gonna have to use my hand to treat your wounds. I got it already, so be quiet for a bit. Just a slight touch made her lose her cool. Her face is flushed, and she lets out a loud yell. If this keeps up, there's no telling when I'll be done treating her injuries. Come on, we'll never be done at this rate. So I managed to disinfect the flustered Furia's wounds and clean up the tools I used. The entire time, the underneath cycle of blushing and panicking continues as she remains seated. She's so devoted and her mood changes with everything I say or do. It's plain as day just how much she thinks about me, even back then. She wasn't crying because she was scared, but because she was worried about my well-being. I was only thinking about myself, yet even in those circumstances she was able to cry for me. Has anyone ever thought about me that much? She'd have been having a hard time too. In spite of all that, she let me rest instead of resting herself. Her prayer-like words and kind actions calmed my heart. I still remember her warm, all-encompassing feelings. She's very direct when it comes to love. She's always shown it ever since then, and hasn't changed. However, I've been postponing my response, taking advantage of her kindness. Just like Mudarka once said, this wouldn't be fair to her if I don't. It wouldn't be fair to her if I don't make things clear. How do I feel about Furia? Have I actually given it any serious thought? The way I felt before was that it was dangerous, so I couldn't leave her alone. I'm also concerned about the fact that we're residents of two different worlds. I might just be using that as an excuse to put it off thinking about it. Not to face the feelings I have inside of me. Okay. Oh, there's a opacity slider. It's here on the side, and it was already max last part. Fuck. I looked straight at Furia, who's been staring at me for quite some time. Her eyes are filled with nothing but honest affection for me. Since I'm aware of that, I feel terribly embarrassed. But she's always been like this. I've been making excuses all this time, pretending not to notice. Jeez, you're so accident prone that I can't look away for even a second. I can't relax unless I keep an eye on you. In response to my words, Furia seems a bit depressed. Never told her to be more careful. Well, about that. Like I said, I can't leave her by yourself. If I take my eyes off you, I feel like you'll get yourself into something terrible.
そうですか？とんでもないことはしないですよ。多分。
Probably's not good enough.
じゃあ多分はなしです。
Really? You're not lying?
本当ですよ。古賀君に嘘なんかつかないです。
She nods a number of times, looking at me all the while. She was expression is throwing me off. No, this isn't what we're supposed to be talking about. Doesn't seem like I'm getting through to her. Well, the way I'm saying it is kind of roundabout, I suppose. Oh. What I'm saying is that I can't take my eyes off of you.
はい。あれ？目が離せないって。あれ？
So,
はい。
can't leave you alone because you're accident prone. And I can't relax unless I'm with you.
それは聞きました。
So, you should stay where I can see you.
何？古賀君、今なんて言ったの？
I get worried when we're apart from each other, so you should always stay by my side.
古賀君、それはそれって。
Sorry for taking so long to respond. Finally got through to her. At the same time, her face turns bright red and she looks around restlessly.
どうしよう。これは夢。毎日妄想してる続きだったらどうしよう。でも夢だったらもっとなんか違う。怪我なんかしないし、古賀君が手当てもしてくれないよ。古賀君、私、
You're not dreaming and I'm not joking either, so calm down.
でもやっぱり夢じゃない。
That's just one thing. Other thing. That's just one other thing. So fixated in here, she seems to have calmed down a little since she's staying perfectly still. Her cheeks are still flushed, but the color is much less intense now. You're a resident of the Night Realm, and I'm from the Day Realm.
夜の世界と昼の世界？
Do you know what I'm talking about?
あんまり。
She looks confused as I ask her. Now that I think about it, how much do Furia and the other Night Realm students know about this? I never wondered too much about it before, but did they know that the school changes once night falls? How much do you know?
何をですか？
Like, okay, about the Bureau then.
授業を免除されてて、みんなの悩みを解決するすごい部活ですよね。
So she's completely clueless, huh? Actually, where did you even hear that from? The Bureau is a club. Would be outraged if she heard that. So like I was saying, I'm from the Day Realm and you're from the Night
昼
Realm.
の世界ですか？
Yeah, which is why I go to classes during the day.
授業免除とは違うんですか？
No, we don't have classes at night. It's not because we're exempt.
昼と夜ですか？
So, the times when we're active are different.
活動時間が違うんですか？なんだろう。
It isn't working. She's not understanding the thing. Just so like, okay, so basically, I would usually go to bed like maybe 3 hours from now. Something like that. Granted, if I hadn't watched the appearance of the Realm and Night with my own eyes, I probably wouldn't have believed it either. Or maybe she's the only inhabitant of the Realm and Night who doesn't grasp its concept, scared of the fact that it's entirely possible. In simple terms, we might not be able to be together all the time like regular couples.
恋人同士って私と古賀くんだよね。なんか恥ずかしい。でもずっと一緒にいられないかもしれないってそんなことあるんだ。
Might even suddenly be unable to see each other at all.
はい。
You probably don't understand, but believe me when I say that I'm not lying. It's possible that one day I won't be able to come here anymore.
えなくなる。そんなの嫌だし怖いけど、古賀くんは嘘ついてない気がする。だってそうじゃないならこんな話する必要ないもん。私と古賀くんは違う世界の人なんですか？
Yeah, that's right. I confirmed the conclusion she arrived at, but she doesn't look away. She continues to stare at me with great seriousness. That's why I return her stare in kind. I told you to always be by my side, but that might not be possible. Those are my true feelings, though, and in the case that I can't...
私、平気です。
Oh, yeah. After my sentence, she looks at me straight in the eye. Her eyes show neither hint of fright nor hesitation, just pure strength. They're the same eyes that have expressed her affection for me. They're strong, Furia.
Eh?
That's what I believe right now. Might be why I decided to accept her straightforward feelings.
私、本当に平気です。一日が終わったら寮に帰って離れ離れになるけど、でもまた次の日が来たら会えますよね。
That's how it's been so far.
はい、私、違う世界の人でも古賀くんが好きです。
Yep. That's what I love about you.
今、
I was hoping that she wouldn't notice, but I guess not. She's blushing in an utter mess.
もう一回言ってください。
It's embarrassing, so no.
そんな。
No.
でも目標には一歩近づきました。
Goal? What is it?
言ってもいいのかな。でもいいかな。最終目標は古賀くんとキスすることです。
I'm a bit shocked. She was thinking that far ahead. Not something that she would do. It's a bit hard to believe, but don't tell me that she thinks that a kiss is the last base. You don't know anything about boys who are going through puberty, do you?
だってキスですよ、キス。
A kiss, huh? Move my face closer to hers and stare at her intently. She stares back at me, stiff as a board, probably because she's surprised at my sudden actions. Her eyes grow wide as I further reduce the distance between us. My lips close in on hers and they meet. As if to reconfirm the soft sensation of her lips, I kiss her a second and third time.
これってこれ。
Slowly withdrawing my lips to take another look at her. She's still petrified, her eyes wide open in astonishment. Does this mean you've reached your ultimate goal? I think she's dying. What's wrong? Her face is redder than I've ever seen before. She then covers her face with her hands and flails her legs. Yeah, this reaction is really cute. Hey, Earth the Furuya. Oh, you're back. After I call out her name, she moves her hands and looks at me. As expected, her face is still red. Want to do it again? Hmm?
今度はもっとちゃんとしてほしいです。
Alright. Taken aback by her request. Well, I guess the first time was a bit too sudden. Should be no surprise that she wants to do it properly this time.
古賀くん、
I know. Nodding, I embrace her. I pet her cheeks to help her calm down since she's stiffened up again. She smiles happily, but with a hint of embarrassment mixed in. Our faces approach. This time she closes her eyes.
古賀くんの唇、私本当にキス。
Our lips gently meet. It's much more delicate than the first time. Once again, the warmth of her lips flows into me. Furia lets out a soft moan as we repeatedly peg at each other's lips. That voice makes my heart race. Embarrassed by it, I step away from her in order to hide the sound of my beating heart. The end. Furia looks reluctant as our lips part. Mars skips a beat seeing her like that.
したかったな。でもあんまりしたいって言ったら恥ずかしい子って思われるかな。
Don't make that face.
どんな顔ですか？
The one you have now?
わかんないですよ。
She puffs out her cheeks and I can't help but laugh. Seeing that, she bursts into laughter as well.
本当にキスしたんだ。古賀くんの唇柔らかかった。男の子でも唇は柔らかいんだ。あ、もしかしたら古賀くんだからなのかな。
Alright, we should head back now, Furia.
はい。あ、
What's wrong?
一つだけお願いがあります。
What is it? No more kissing for today?
それじゃないです。
It was written all over your face, though.
思ってることがバレちゃってるみたいで恥ずかしいよ。
My teasing makes her more flustered than I had anticipated. So my guess was right on the mark, huh? I'm feeling a bit embarrassed now, too. Sorry, so what was it that you wanted?
名前で呼んでほしいです。
Your given name?
猫って。
I see. Well, wouldn't be right for me to call her Furia from now on. Understand where she's coming from. Okay, Neko?
古賀くんが私の名前を。
When I say her name, she turns red and freezes right before my eyes. She was the one who told me to call her that. What an interesting girl.
やっぱり今まで通りでいいです。
Why?
だって恥ずかしい。無理。名前で呼ばれるなんて恥ずかしすぎる。
Fine. I'll call you by your given name from now on. It's not gonna be any less embarrassing unless you get used to it. Let's get going, Neko. She'll probably turn red when I say her name until she gets used to it. Well, it's cute in its own right, so it's fine. I decided to tell Muko and Umoru that Neko and I are dating now. It wouldn't be right to keep quiet about it when we've caused him so much trouble.
風呂山町さんとお付き合いするんですか？
Yeah,
ああ、そうなんだ。おめでとうミッチー。
thanks, I guess.
黒山町さんもよかった。頑張ってたもんね。
While Umoru is genuinely happy about the news, Muko has a strange expression on her face. Could probably guess what she's thinking.
まあ、お大事に。
What's that supposed to
そ
mean?
のままの意味です。
Except that didn't understand what you said at all.
それでは、私たちの立場がどういうものか。
I know. And now Muko heaves a sigh as if she's given up trying to convince me. She's most likely concerned about the two worlds. Even I've already taken that into
君と
consideration.
風呂山町さんが同じ世界の人間でないということも
I'm prepared for the worst.
分かっていて、その結果になったのですね。
Yeah, that's right.
まあ、分かっているのならよろしいのではないですか？もう私は何も言いませんので。
Would have done that no matter what you said.
君って人は。
She looks away and starts drinking her cup of tea. She's probably realized that nothing she says will change my mind. Still, at this point, I doubt that my feelings will change no matter what anyone says.
ミッチー。
What was that?
すごい。かっこいい。
Huh? Where'd that come from?
だってさっきの全部覚悟の上だって。
I did, but having it repeated back to me is embarrassing. I wonder what Umoru thought when he first heard me say it.
俺、同じ世界の人間じゃないとか深く考えなくておめでとうなんて言っちゃったけど、ミッチーはちゃんと。
Fuck. Well, yeah, it would have been bad if I hadn't.
そうだよね、そうだよね。だからすごいなって。
Okay. He seems to be deeply touched. His genuine happiness for me and the support for my decision makes me a bit glad. I'm embarrassing at the
こ
same
れか
time.
らうまくやっていけそう？ 何
Well,
かあるの？
she gets embarrassed extremely easily.
Eh?
She gets flustered whenever I use her given name or hold her hand, for example.
あ
I've called her by her given name and held her hands multiple times since then, but we're not making much progress. Her face goes bead red, and just when I think she's calmed down, if I call her name again, she goes right back to square one. It'll be fine once she gets used to it, but I'm worried about how long that'll take.
古山さん、照れ屋さんなんだね。
At this point, I think it's more than just shyness.
そうなの？でも、きっとすぐ慣れちゃうよ。
Soon, huh? Sure hope so. I don't know why I find it so hard to believe that that'll be the case.
Save メニューです。セーブしますか？セーブしま
Hope
し
you
た。
guys enjoyed this one. See you next time. Bye bye. Yes, I'm not gonna do an ending like an ending rant. See ya.